So, havening is a psychosensory approach, meaning that it uses the sense of touch and positive thought, pleasant distraction to rewire the brain. It's neuroscience based. I'm a certified practitioner and also a trainer. And I use this in my life every day for everyday upsets. And then when I'm working with my clients and others on deeper rooted issues, it can also be used to de encode trauma. But I don't ever suggest you doing trauma work on your own. This is just a tool that you can use to self regulate yourself and self apply to self soothe for self care and self love. And this is how it works. It's a simple three touch approach. You can use any or all of these touches, and you can self apply this touch. And if you're not comfortable touching your own skin, you can use a pillow or a blanket or a material, anything that's comfortable to you to self soothe, right? But if you're comfortable, I suggest that you try this technique. And listen, if you want to watch this on YouTube, this is on my Hilary Russo YouTube channel. It'll be on there for you to see the technique and join me. But I'm going to explain it in a very simple way that's easy to understand, even if you're just tuning in and listening. So, the havening touch involves three different touches. It's like you're washing your hands gently, just gently washing your hands. It could also be a nice stroke from your shoulders down to your elbows, a nice movement with your arms crossed, shoulders to elbows in a downward motion, or even on your face, like you're giving yourself a gentle massage or putting on some moisturizer, and even crossing your arms and your hands and doing it the opposite way, like you did on your shoulders to your elbows. It feels a little different. So, those are the three havening touches. And then, what I want you to do is you're going to think about something that brings you peace or calm or joy. It can be an experience, it can be a place that you love to go, it can even be your own home, something that brings you peace, a place that's respite. It brings you joy, it brings you happiness when you think about it. I want you to keep that in your mind. And if you have a problem or you aren't able to visualize well, you can find maybe looking out a window or focus on a focal point in the room that you're in. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to gently count from 1 to 20. And with each number, I want you to find something else within that experience that will distract you that is peaceful and calming and joyful. Okay? And you're going to continue the havening touch while I do this. Remember, it's like you're washing your hands or giving yourself a gentle stroke from the shoulders down to the elbows or even on your face. Just continue the havening touch. And if you're comfortable closing your eyes and taking yourself to that visual space, great. If you're not a good visualizer, focus on something in the room or outside or through a window that can distract you and feel peaceful, like, you know, the leaves on the trees or people walking by, right? It's as simple as that. Yes, it is that simple. Neuroscience doesn't have to be hard. So, what I would like for you to do is just think of something that's coming up for you on a scale of 0 to 10 that might be causing you some upset. It could be anything. It could be that you're feeling stressed and maybe you're at a 5. It could be that you're tired and you're feeling like a 7, and that means you're more tired, right? The higher the number, the more you're feeling the emotion. Or maybe you're actually in a pretty good state right now and you're feeling quiet or peaceful, and maybe your number's a 3. But maybe find something that's like a 5, in that 5 range, and maybe something you want to change, that you'd like an emotion or a feeling to change in your body. And just keep that for a second. Maybe even feel it. Where are you feeling it in your body? Are you tensing your shoulders? Is it your chest? Is your head feeling a little cloudy? Whatever it might be for you, just be aware of the feeling and where it is in your body and give it that number. Okay, remember, 0 means you're not feeling it at all. 10 means it's kind of off the charts. 0 is what I call namaste all day, if that makes any sense. And then what I want you to do is you're not going to stay in that emotion. You're not going to stay in that feeling. That's the beauty of havening. You don't stay in the upset. Park it somewhere for a second. Put it aside. Be a witness to it. Know it's there. But what I want you to do is start doing the havening touch just to get used to it, right? And I'm just going to count to 20. And I want you to close your eyes, if you will, and imagine like you have a first class ticket to that place that brings you the peace and calm and joy. And then I just want you to start the havening touch on your hands, shoulders to elbows, or on your face. No choreography. Do whatever feels comfortable to you. And when you do this, when you start doing the havening touch, what it does is it's releasing oxytocin, serotonin, dopamine, GABA. Those are those happy chemicals and hormones in the brain. It also produces more delta waves, and delta is sleep state. That's the slowest moving brain wave you have. So imagine being able to remind that amygdala, that part of your brain that is designed to keep you safe and alive, that it's okay, it's safe. There's a safe haven in your mind. It's what we call CPR for the amygdala.